Hello everyone, this is Vanderlei and welcome to my channel Big Lady L. Today I will be talking about lockdown. Um, Lockdown was a difficult time and we still experience this anyway, but when it started it was very difficult for some of us or most of us. For me, I did lose a family member. I lost some people that I know, and so in that sense, it was not easy. And also, some of people that I love um, also got the disease, and they overcame. So they are managing at the moment. In terms of my day to day, my exercise routine, and the way I'm dealing with my conditions, it was difficult as well because so when the lockdown started, so it was uh, that uncertainty of being allowed to go out, not go out, wearing mask, not wearing mask. So this did impact in my like exercise routine. I had to make changes. So I had to make changes. Me and my wife decided to make the garden a place that we could spend more time. Also, that I could use for exercise, and it was not like easy because I was already jogging outside. I knew the how it is jog, but I wasn't convinced that like using the garden to do exercise would be a good idea. But so choice wasn't really there, and I eventually, after a few days, I start like trying to think ways to do that. So then I considered about the removing some excuses. So I bought some two skipping ropes, and I already had some weights there that I bought before, and so it was already there. So it was just a matter of trying to use. So with the skipping rope, so it took its time to come, and when it came, I so I tried to skip. So skip wasn't easy. I was not even able to skip for 5 minutes because that's what I wanted to do. So 5 minutes in terms of not using the skipping rope because I can't do 5 minutes anyway. But even without it, so it was pretty difficult because I was feeling a lot of pain. So I was feeling pain, my back, my legs, or my even my foot. I was in pain. So even the skipping was a difficult task. But eventually, so I done. So until today, I still do 5 minutes skipping, and then I do the remaining time of weights. But that time, so I stopped going outside to jog, and I could try to concentrate in skipping. And I was hard, difficult. Even breathing was difficult at that time. But I eventually continued doing until I managed to do 5 minutes with difficulties, but I've still done it. So, which was great. Took me days, and then I started doing. So my next step was to start using the weights. I couldn't use because at that time I had the pain that was like coming from all the way from my neck to my hands. So still couldn't close my hands at that time, and every time I was doing movements, so that pain was I couldn't complete the movement. So it kind of I had to force my way to achieve that. I started doing without any weight, so I was just doing like opening. I create eventually exercise routine that did fit my needs, and I'm still doing exactly the same routine since that time. And which is exercise for shoulders, for biceps, triceps, so abs, chest, legs, and yeah, so combination of things which I still do. And I do this for I was doing that time, I'm still doing 30 minutes and 15 seconds. 15 seconds is the time, a random time that I decided to put in is kind of, let's say, a warm up. So I do the same when I jog. I do 30 minutes and 15 seconds. So then I was just doing the garden exercise in the garden. So continuing until kind of got like I got a bit like tired of it. So I had to go back out because I was missing my jogging outside. And what I did is I had to find a way, because with the uncertainty of you can't go out, you need to wear a mask. I had to try something. So this is when I start using the mask. And wow, that was difficult to do. And so I couldn't breathe like couldn't breathe properly, like with the mask. But it was not difficult after. So the first day was hard, second day was hard, third day I was going slowly, but start feeling like much better. So kind of like a bit more comfortable using. And nowadays I just don't go jogging without a mask. The reasons will be for another time. So yeah, but at the moment this is what I do. So I still jog with mask. And now I don't just do the exercise like with weights in the garden. I do both. So I do 30 minutes jogging, 30 minutes and 15 seconds jogging, and then when I come, I do the exercise. So I do skipping for 5 minutes, and then 25 minutes and 15 seconds. The remaining time is with weights. Yeah. So which now is giving me even better results. Um, like I mentioned so before, I I jog about minimum 4, 5 to 7 days, like a week, and in the garden, so I do about 3 days, 3 days a week. Sometimes I do more, depending the way I feel, but the minimum is 3 days. So which is like yeah, is helping. I've got like my hand is closing, so. And this is actually because of one of an exercise that I saw on the internet. So to do push-ups and with my fists closed there on the floor, and I do one like series, like sequence of the exercise, repetition, 12 repetition, and then I do the other like push-up, which is great. And yeah, so this is how it was so during that time. Yes, I think the main lesson for me is that it will be always excuses, and it's come always to me to make my own decision if I allow these excuses to stop me from progressing or not. So lockdown was here. I had to find alternative. I did use the alternative, which is the garden. Then I wanted to go back outside. I found another alternative, which is wearing mask. I never thought that the mask would actually be even a better option than I had before. So until I tried, so I didn't know. So now I can't jog without mask because it makes me feel very well. So okay, thank you very much. Thank you for watching me again. And if you like my video, please give me a like, and please subscribe if you can.